Imagine building a house without a blueprint. Chaos, right? Creating a classroom test without a plan is similar. It leads to confusion and inaccurate measurement of student learning. Planning ensures our test aligns with what we taught, giving us reliable results to understand student progress. This essay will guide you through each step of creating a robust and effective classroom test. Just like a blueprint guides the construction of a building, a well-structured plan ensures our assessment accurately measures student learning. We'll delve into the essential elements of test planning, from defining objectives to assembling the final test. By following these steps, educators can create assessments that provide valuable insights into student understanding and inform instructional decisions. Before we build, we need a purpose. Why are we testing? Is it to gauge student understanding of a specific concept, to evaluate their progress over a term, or to prepare them for an upcoming standardized test? Clearly defining the purpose of our test is the first crucial step. Once we know our why, we move to the what, the learning objectives. These are the specific skills and knowledge we expect students to demonstrate in the test. Objectives should be measurable and aligned with the content taught in the classroom. For example, an objective might be, students will be able to identify the main idea of a short story. By aligning our test with clear objectives, we ensure that it is focused and relevant to student learning. This focused approach not only provides valuable feedback to students, but also helps educators identify areas where instruction may need adjustment. Remember, a well-defined purpose and clear objectives are the cornerstones of an effective classroom test. Now comes the blueprint, the table of specifications, TOS. This grid brings together our objectives and content in a visually organized manner. The TOS lists objectives down one side and content topics across the top. Within each cell of the grid, we specify the number or percentage of test items that will address both the specific objective and content topic. For example, if one objective is students will be able to solve two-digit multiplication problems and a content topic is multiplication, the corresponding cell in the TOS might indicate 5 questions. The TOS is our roadmap, ensuring that our test is aligned with both what we taught and how we want students to demonstrate their learning. This systematic approach enhances the content validity of our test, ensuring that it covers the intended material and assesses the desired skills. Remember, the TOS is not just a table, it's the backbone of a well-constructed assessment. Alright, let's dive into the item writing guidelines. First and foremost, clarity is key. Questions should be straightforward and unambiguous. Avoid using complex language or jargon that could confuse the test takers. Next, ensure that each item aligns with the learning objectives. This means every question should directly relate to what the test is designed to measure. Consistency and difficulty level is also crucial. You don't want some questions to be overly easy and others disproportionately hard. Diversity in question types can help gauge different levels of understanding. Incorporate multiple choice, true, false, and short answer questions to get a comprehensive assessment of knowledge. Lastly, always review and revise your items. Peer reviews and pilot testing can provide valuable feedback and help refine the questions for clarity and effectiveness. Remember, the goal is to create a fair and accurate measurement tool. That's it for item writing guidelines. Let's move on to the next section. Now let's talk about moderating test items. Moderation is a crucial step to ensure that each test item is fair, reliable, and valid. It involves a thorough review by subject matter experts to identify any biases, ambiguities, or errors. This step helps in maintaining the quality and integrity of the assessment. Remember, a well-moderated test item can make a significant difference in accurately measuring the learner's knowledge and skills. Alright, moving on to assembling the test. This is where all the moderated items come together to form a cohesive assessment. Each item is carefully selected based on the test blueprint to ensure a balanced representation of the content. The goal here is to create a test that is both comprehensive and manageable for the test takers. It's important to consider the difficulty level and the time constraints to provide a fair testing experience. Next, we focus on test directions and formatting. Clear and concise directions are essential to guide the test takers through the assessment. They should understand what is expected of them without any confusion. Additionally, the formatting of the test should be consistent and user-friendly. This includes the layout, font size, and spacing. A well-formatted test can significantly reduce anxiety and improve performance. Finally, we arrive at transforming the blueprint into an actionable assessment. This is the culmination of all the previous steps. The blueprint serves as the foundation, but it's the careful execution of each stage that brings the assessment to life. Once the test is assembled, formatted, and directions are clear, it's ready to be administered. The ultimate goal is to provide an assessment that is valid, reliable, and truly reflective of the learner's abilities. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to test planning from start to finish.